Live from the lower level, it's Bourbon Bros KC.
Hey, Bourbon Bros KC here.
What's up?
What's up? Well, we're a little light tonight.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you noticed.
I mean, in people.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Our
So,
our masterminds are gone.
well,
Well, okay.
yeah, we got.
The good looking ones are gone. You can go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. So Derek is he's on vacation with the family, and he's out of town working. So
Derek's on the beach.
you know what? He deserves it, man. That guy
sipping something strong.
owning a business and all the time. I mean, he doesn't get around. He doesn't get out much,
No.
right? So it's good, Derek. So hey, I do want to give a quick shout out to Ron Grumpy Vet, man. He joined. I mean,
Grumpy.
someone must have forced him or threatened him or has some naked pictures of him or something, right? That's why he's on with. So hey, Ryan, good to see you. Good to see you on here. That's awesome. Appreciate you jumping on. So may the force be with you.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. If you know, you know. We got all the boys on here tonight. The normal,
Yeah.
right? So
Rodney, Greg,
it's pretty good.
Rich, Frankie.
Yeah, look at Greg.
Greg's chiming in.
Greg made it.
Yeah. Somewhere tonight, Moses is gonna hang out. I'm not sure where he's at yet, but we'll find him.
Oh yeah, maybe, huh? Moses might be on. So you've had a good week so far. It's only Tuesday.
Yeah, so far. But boss left town, went back to Japan for a week and a half, so it's gonna be an easy week.
The boss doesn't watch this stuff.
He wouldn't understand it if he did.
So yeah, so no, same here. We're getting ready for next week. So next week's gonna be super cool for us. So
I'm pumped.
we'll talk about that in a little bit. And we'll jump this little thing as we've been talking about our barrel pick with Gunners.
Yes.
And I don't know, a month ago we picked the what we wanted to finish it in, and then we slid them aside and we drank more and we picked a barrel. And this Friday the barrel came in. This Friday we actually all hopped in the truck, drove down to Wichita, where Gunners is, and we popped the barrels and we put our barrel that we picked into the
cognac barrel.
Yeah, the cognac barrel that had Bastad cognac in there. It just got here from France
For 25 years.
and it was 25 years.
Yeah.
So we filled that sucker up, and now we're going to be checking out what we'll figure out when it's ready to be bottled, and then we're going to have our second bottle, right?
Yeah.
Our first bottle of Bourbon Bros KC versus just not a collaboration either, right?
That's right. I think we're just gonna have to trust Andy's palate on taking quick little samples of it, because they say it's done when it's ready.
Yeah.
So give it a month or two.
Let me figure that one out. It's done when it's ready, or it's ready when it's done.
I don't know.
So
Something.
yeah. So no, we're excited about that. It's going to be good. The barrel alone that before we put it in cognac was
It smells.
it's an amazing bottle.
Smelled so good.
It smelled so good. So that is our little Gunners. Gunners is one of our main sponsors, and we appreciate them. We got our Gunners glasses, and if you watch to the end, we will give out a
Care package.
well, you can enter a drawing, right?
Yes.
So, but you got to wait to the end, because that's when we give out the special word to send. But yeah, so tonight, what are we doing tonight?
Tonight we're gonna have a special guest, and
We are going to have a special guest. We'll bring him in here in a minute. So it's a cool bottle, super cool bottle, right? I mean, cool little label, some guys' faces on them. You want to check it out? So here, maybe some of these guys. Let's see. There we go.
called the Short Kings, because not a single one of them's over. I'll give them a little credit and say 5'4".
Well, they'll convince you, right? They'll convince you. But so yeah, we're gonna have. Hopefully, he can step up to the plate.
That's right.
But we're gonna let's see. Moses, we're going to bring you in. So there he is. So are you off? Are you off mute, Moses?
Yes. Thank you for having me. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How you doing? So, if anyone, I think most people on here, or you don't, you might not. This is Moses. He is barbecue king and bourbon, right? That's your
Yes,
handle on
sir.
TikTok.
That's my handle on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook,
Nice.
and a few other sites.
Yeah. So Moses is part of the Short Kings. There again, he'll tell you a little bit about that. And they came out with an onyx and amber. But I don't want to give it all away. So let's switch up the page. And Moses, why don't you let's just lead this thing off, and why don't you talk about talk about this and tell the collaboration with all of you guys and what you're doing.
So it's kind of funny how it come about. We've had a few bottle shares, and we've all became really good friends. We got to know each other. We spent time at each other's houses, and spent a lot of time on TikTok Live, as y'all all know. And it was kind of funny because there was this thing going around. It started out as a joke. Hey, look at Moses. He's taller than Rich. No, Rich is taller than Moses. And then they met Jaime, and like, wait a minute, who's the tallest? Who's the shortest? And it just come about to where it was a joke. Hey, y'all are the short kings, because we were all in this group of tall guys. Yeah. And when I mean tall, I mean,
you guys are definitely short compared to me, at least, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and when I mean tall, I'm not talking 5'8" or 5'9". We're talking 6'3" or 6'4".
Right.
And so it was just it was an ongoing joke, and so then I decided to try to make it a reality. It's like, hey, let's do something. Short Kings. So I decided, after talking with Jaime and Rich, Jaime Bourbon, and sipping with Rich, and and Frankie and Rodney were just happened to be around, and we were talking, and it's like, hey, let's talk about making this a reality. Let's do a barrel pick. And so we all got together, and we kicked it around, and decided we wanted to do it, where we wanted to do it, where we thought what would be the best fit for us. Well, being the best fit isn't always the best route to take, because our first choice was originally short barrel, but being short barrel, it was so hard to get into short barrel. But we were thinking Short King, short barrel, it'd have been great. So so we had to actually exercise or exhaust all of our resources. And so Oasis Liquor, Chris Robinson over at Oasis Liquor, stepped up to the plate and said, hey guys, if you want, I can get you into Onyx and Amber. And so we all kicked it around, we talked about it, we voted on it, and we agreed that would be the first pick, because it was the easiest one to get into. It was one that could kind of get our feet wet. And so Chris got us in the door, and we brought Rodney and Frankie along as, I guess you would say, taller supervision. I mean,
hey, upper management.
Yeah. That's why if you look at the tater sticker, when you look at it, you see them two standing above us, right? It's because
that's right.
It was something that we kind of joked around, and we said, okay, well, let's get the pick first, and then we'll start talking about the tater sticker. And so then we got everybody together, and we decided, hey, Onyx and Amber it is. And so we got a bunch of samples from Onyx and Amber, and we tried them, and we weren't disappointed. We just weren't impressed, right? We narrowed it down to 2 picks, and at the end of the day, we weren't happy with them. So we reached back out to Chris, and I asked Chris, okay, how do we turn it down without turning it all down? So he told me, hey, Ben's very understanding at Onyx and Amber, get with him. So we got with him, and I just explained to him, hey, we're looking for a banger. We're looking for something to wow it. I said, and none of these are good. Don't get me wrong, they were good, but they didn't wow us. And they were ranging anywhere from like an 8 to 11 year. And so we got with Ben, we got with Chris. Chris said, "Okay, I'll get y'all some samples." So he got some samples, sent us another round. And you got to take in mind, these guys were very generous with us, right? At Onyx and Amber, what he did is he sent us, if I'm saying, it was 5 samples. Any barrel pick you go to on a normal basis, it's usually 3 or 4. You're lucky if you get 5.
Right.
And usually a 5th is because everything you tried wasn't acceptable. So he sent us 5 more. I think it was 5 more, 6 more.
Yeah.
Samples, and so the agreement I made with Ben was that if we didn't pick any off this round, would you be upset if we had to get some more samples? He said, well, at that point we have to come up with something, because I said, well, I don't want you to think that we're just kind of messing you around, kind of just taking you on for a ride. I said, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll fly up there, I'll pull the samples, and I'll bring them back and we'll do a barrel pick. So that was the agreement we made. So we go through the second set and they're good, but they're nothing wowed us. And we're talking so when I set all the samples down at the end, whenever I was doing some remodeling, we had 4 11 years, 4 11 plus years. There was 11 year exactly, 11 year 1 month. I think there's like 11 year 4 month. And I think 2 of them were the same batch. There was 2 11 year 1 month. Well, none of those wowed us. And so we're getting down to the last samples, and one of them was a hazmat, and then it was this one. And this one just blew us away. We're like, that's it. We all knew instantly that was the bottle.
And it's 7 years, right?
Yes, it's a 7.5 year. The proof was right in the middle. It's a 131.65 proof, 7.5 year, aged in an OZ Tyler.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And so, yeah, so it really packed a punch. And so then, when we started getting the tater sticker together, I was like, hey, a diamond in the rough. It has to be, because we went through so many samples, and I thought I was gonna have to go up there, and I thought I'll shoot myself in the foot, because I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna have to get an airfare to Denver, go up there, pull samples, and turn around, fly back, and possibly not drink in the course of all this. But we picked one, and so we got together. We played around with it, and Jaime Bourbon's wife was a real big part of our tater sticker. She worked with it and got us to this sticker that we have. That's actually a pretty cool sticker.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and then we had everybody. Yeah, you had Rich come up with. I think if it was Rich that came up with the warning. Hey, the Bourbon General. If you read it, it's kind of funny, because it says, what's the warning? Well, if you read it, it says the Bourbon General recommends this diamond in the rough bourbon must be drank in supervision of a taller human. Please drink responsibly.
I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
That is good.
So,
I
the
just
sticker
automatically
fit
pushed that off as the Surgeon General's warning and didn't even look.
No, yeah. So that's the thing, is if you really look at the label, there was a lot of thought that went into this label. I mean, you see the diamond, because it was a diamond in the rough. We picked a 7.5 year over an 11 year. That's not very common.
Right.
Yeah, you don't know what the barrel is. I mean, it's anything could be. You could have a good 4 year, right? I mean, it just depends where, how much, what the barrel, what it takes, what it picks up, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so when we sat at the end, when I revealed what they all were, it was kind of funny, because they said, look, one of them's a hazmat. A hazmat, that'll sell out quick. And we all looked at each other, but this one's so good.
Yeah, right.
We're like, you know what?
Right.
We're going to have to pass on the hazmat.
Yeah.
So we deliberately passed on the hazmat to pick this barrel. And man, it's been a banger. I have to thank everybody that supported us on our first pick, because, even though we get out there and we drink with a lot of people, we have bottle shares, but to take your palate and trust somebody else, just take somebody who you drank with, to trust their palate to pick something for you, and to spend the money on it.
So you guys actually had some that sold through distribution right from Onyx and Amber, right?
No, well, they didn't sell through Onyx and Amber. There's a few that went to the liquor that went to Oasis Liquor. There's a few that went there, and then most of them went to distribution. And then we all, what I did is because these guys spent a lot of their time on all this. I mean, we met and met and met. We spent a lot of time banging out a lot of the issues. And so what we did is I offered these guys, hey, we all get the same amount at the same price, which was at cost plus shipping.
Yeah,
so that's what we did.
They were bought though off the website, Onyx and Amber website.
Yes, we sold it. Onyx and Amber allowed us to sell them off the website, which made things a lot easier for our first pick, right? I mean, we didn't have to worry about trying to find distribution or anything to that nature,
right?
Because there's a lot of guys out there that are picking barrels and they have no way of distributing the bottle, other than through a liquor store,
right?
And our community is so big and it's so spread out that it's kind of hard just to, hey, I'm going to take a 12-hour drive just to buy a bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then doesn't Chris have some now too? So at Oasis Liquor in Falcon, Colorado?
Yes. Yeah.
He has them there, right?
Yes. There's only a handful left because he didn't get very many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we pushed most of them out through the website.
Oh yeah, I mean they were selling. They sold quick. I mean, I know I bought a couple.
Yeah, they're sold out on the website, so I got mine.
Yes, we did good. I'm just glad that everybody supported us, and the feedback that we've gotten has been really good. So I'm excited. We didn't use the short keys because Rich was working. Rich had some he had some pretty tough issues after this pick.
Right.
He had some issues with some rain in his house. And then he got stuck working what they call a turnaround. So he was working every day, having to funnel, he was having to juggle between all this stuff. And so when we went to Jack Daniels, he couldn't make it. So we decided we wasn't going to make it a short Kings pick, but we did get an opportunity to go to Jack Daniels and pick.
Let's hold off real quick on that one. So because that's next, right? Because you know what, I'm sitting here. I'm thirsty.
Hey, okay.
Why don't we drink it, right?
Let's do it.
So I will say, this one's not open. This one's opened, and only for the reason that Derek wasn't able to be on. So I sent Derek with a very large bottle. So I poured this out in a bottle for Derek to try. I did see that he was on there, and he's at the beach, and it's hard to come off the beach, right, to go join a YouTube channel, right, to drink. So maybe he's just drinking on the beach. But I'll pour for you if you want.
Oh, thank you so much.
Here, sweetheart.
So kind.
So,
Wow, I got the floor.
so, yeah. So it's dark. I mean,
look at that. Yes.
Show that.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it's super dark, right? Yeah. And ours is the same. It looks great. So, I mean, you're the star of the show, so we're keeping you on the big screen, right? So
you can see the legs on this thing just walking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So you see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch you to the small screen because now we're gonna critique your pour, right? So the short Kings. So now Frankie and Roddy, they also were part of the selection.
Yes, they were part of the selection.
Okay, not just the three short guys.
Not just the three. That's where the warning came in. Yes, yeah, Frankie Bourbon and Killer Time with Whiskey.
Yeah, I mean it does have a reddish tint, just like Jaime said. So, by the way, Jaime's the tallest. All right.
You're not trying to make me mad on this live, are you?
We know you're the shortest. Come on now.
Well, back surgery does take a couple inches off your height.
There you go. Right.
That's what we'll say.
All right. Well, hey,
Cheers.
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 This one's definitely reaching new heights.
Wow. Little spice in the side. Man, that's rich, right? Oily, rich. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still on the tongue. Got a
It's-
great finish.
Yes.
Wow.
I love the flavor that it gives. It's almost kind of like if you let it sit in your mouth for a minute, you start getting kind of like some grapes, almost like a grape soda.
See, that's what I said. I said I'm getting. Well, to me, it was almost like a dark fruit cobbler. Is like I kind of picked it up on
What
that.
kind of spice, Derek?
Yeah, it's got a
cumin.
Okay. Oh, so Derek's on. See, Derek's trying it. So Derek, he got grape often. He gets grape often as a note. Let's see what he says. The purple drink. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry, Rich. I mean, you've had some, but you're okay. Wow, I love this finish. Easy, smooth finish.
Smooth finish.
Yes.
You can definitely feel it.
And it sticks around.
It warms you up. Yeah.
Grape flavored bourbon. I mean,
Not quite.
not quite like grape. It's not like drinking a grape, but you get those dark notes of a dried cooked fruit, right? I mean, that's what I'm getting. I get a dark cobbler.
You got to think of actual grapes, not grape juice. They're totally different. Grape juice tastes like the color purple, not grapes.
Hey, Grumpy, did you buy a bottle? Just curious.
That is really good.
It's black grapes and a dark fruit. Exactly. I mean, I get this dark, rich cobbler because it lasts. It stays there. It stays on the back of the palate. I missed out. Hey, I'll send you a handshake. Ron,
Yeah,
it's a handshake.
It's got that. It's almost like that crisp topping. Whenever you're right, whenever you're eating a cobbler like that, you get that almost like the burnt on it on the very end.
And the stewed fruit going off the color wheel.
Off the stewed fruit, yeah,
Stewed fruit.
like you said, cooked kind of. Yeah, it's wow. This is a banger for a first bottle. This is really.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got. Well, now I told Jaime I only wanted these two that I got, but maybe I'll have to. Jaime, send me everything you got.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sleep on this one. I've got one at my house as well.
Yeah, and the
Smooth,
legs on
rich.
it,
A lot of legs. It sticks around on the palate. That the first bite was definitely a little spicy, but of course, you gotta get that palate tuned up, right? But it's got a great finish, easy finish.
Yes.
It's warm, but it doesn't burn you going down. Yeah, this is the only problem with this bottle is I only have two, and the first one's already half gone. Derek has the first half, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Dark fruit. So Derek, you're liking this, Derek, since he is on. He's drinking it.
Yeah,
that is impressive. Very impressive. I'm nice job, guys. Nice
Thank you.
job. Wow.
I'd love to say it can only get better from here, but
Well, I mean, now
yeah,
have they opened up? Have you tried it? Has yours been open for a couple weeks? And did it have any change opening up?
So a lot of the
Oh,
spice will die out a little bit, and it overcomes with some flavor as it opens up.
I can't wait for that. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
well. I just took another sip, and it's not there's no spice, and it just that fruit comes through big time. Super
Yeah,
rich
it
fruit.
starts to the spice starts to die out, and man, it just comes alive.
So Derek's doing what he does best. He just paired this with the cigar. We haven't even tried it yet, so maybe we know we're going after the live.
right. Let's go
The
find
Espinosa 601 green. I wish I had some back here. Yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you. I
job,
mean,
guys.
it's I could have done it without these guys. We all worked together to pick this.
Nick is asking for some.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I mean, he's the guy that does all the work in the back, right? There you go. He's got
Yeah,
thumbs up.
He's the man behind the scenes.
He-
He's making it all possible.
They are. That's the truth.
Couldn't do it without him.
Derek does not have a bottle. Derek has some pour out of that. You know what? Hey, Jaime, you know why none of the Bourbon Bros ever buy bottles? Because they let me buy them.
This is true. I mean,
Because they just so. Wow, that's really good. Nice job.
Yes. Thank you. Like I said, I couldn't have done it without all the guys. We all worked hard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good. So you were starting to tell us about Jack Daniels.
So we did a Jack Daniels pick.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be close to a 10-year. And it's coming off the Coy Hill Rick House. It's coming out of there. We'll find out the final proof, the final bottle count here before too long. We're just waiting for it to get bottled. We wanted everybody to enjoy this, so they would start. Hey, if this Onyx and Amber's really good, let's wait till this JD pick comes out, and we're gonna start working on our second barrel because my vision for the Short Kings was going to be, 3 guys, 3 different distilleries picking 3 barrels.
Oh, gotcha.
That's now it could change, but right now that's kind of the goal. Thing is life comes first.
Sure.
So we got to make sure everybody can join in on the fun.
So what floor did your Jack Daniels pick come on?
I do not remember. Now that was a hard pick. We sat there for I think 5 hours debating.
Right.
They finally said, "Look, y'all gonna have to pick something." That was a fun pick. We were all squires that went on this pick, so we got the treatment and everything. That was a really cool experience, one of a kind. I've done barrel picks I've done everything from a barrel pick in a barn with a dirt floor to sitting in a luxury room to like Jack Daniels where they took us where we did the pick is in their rick house. They have a rick house set up that it's closed. It has an actual room, 2 rooms that are closed in glass, and you walk through the rick house to get to it, which that was pretty cool. I mean, that to me, that setup was amazing, top notch. But then, like I said, doing it in a barn on a dirt floor that's kind of way whiskey was picked back in the day whenever they were distilling it. So I've got to experience a lot of on both ends of the spectrum, and it's a great time. Bourbon is meant to be shared with friends and make memories, and those are some of the most memorable things I've ever had.
So you look at Grumpy already wants 2. So and they said it was a 113 Coy Hill, so that's the spot, right? That's the
Yes.
I won't say it. I won't say what I was thinking. That's fantastic. So now when is this coming out?
Well, we're still waiting for them to bottle. When we get the word that bottling, we'll start pushing it because that means it's be coming right behind. Next thing we got to work on is the tater sticker. That's going to be fun because Rodney's wife Peggy and my wife Monica came in. They got to watch the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool.
They took the tour with us. They got to do the pick. And originally we were told that they weren't going to get to go. But when we got there, I asked him, the first question I asked is, there's two questions that I asked. And one of them was a yes, and the other one was a maybe. And the yes was the wives could come on the tour and enjoy everything and get to see what we get to see. And they sat in that room, they wrote it out with us. They sat there and watched us argue and everything else. Because you think barrel picks are a lot of fun, and they are. It's a great memory to have. But
they're a little
when you
stressful
start,
too, right?
yeah, I was going to say, but when you get down to where everybody loves the front, some people like different middles, and they all like the different finishes. Now you have some issues because it's not like just breaking out a bottle and drinking it, and oh yeah, this is good, this is good. No, it's like, okay, which one do you think is the best in your opinion? And all of our opinions vary. Hey, I love the finish on this one. I love the middle on this one, but that one over there, the front was great, the finish was dead. And and it's like everybody had all these different opinions on on the barrels we had, and finally we're like, okay, after about 2.5 hours, we had to eliminate one, and then that made it even harder because now you eliminated one, and now you're down to two. Okay, which one do you pick? And we just constantly went back and forth. So we finally said, okay, we know we got a good one, but which one is it going to be?
Looks like a bunch of people dropped though. They were back. So yeah, again, I saw some pictures. You guys are sending pictures of that, right? So that
Yes.
was looks like you had a really great time. That's a great facility.
Yes, it is. It's a fun place.
Well, I now, so where are John Coleman decided to jump in. So where will these be sold?
These are going to be sold. Some will be sold through Aces Liquor, and we're working on distribution right now to get those to where it'll be. We can send them. We can mail order them. That's what I'm working on now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe that's for next week.
We can possibly talk about it next week. We'll get a little more insight on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely let us know because I'm excited to get a bottle. It sounds like the dogs are excited to get a bottle too.
Yeah, the dogs are. I don't think the dogs, if they keep that up, they're gonna make it to the release. But
not those dogs.
Yeah. So, but no. So that's no, I'm excited for that. Again, you've already sold two. Grumpy already wants two, right? So, and I'll take. Did you say one?
I'm cheap.
I'll take two. You know why? I'll have to take two because these guys will all drink mine.
Yeah,
right?
we'll drink
it. So it'll be like having one, right?
I might buy two. We'll see.
So
tell me a little more about that barn pick.
What'd you pick in a barn?
So we did the last pick with Good Times, and it was at Whiskey Thieves. That's at their actual distillery. So a little bit about Whiskey Thief. Whiskey Thief, they have been around for a really long time, but they have the Pappy Van Winkle's old place.
Okay.
If you read the book, they talk about the kids rolling down the hill, crossing the creek that was always dry. You still cross that creek where it's always dry, except when it rains a whole lot, going up the hill to where the distillery was, where he had his stills. And if you read on it, and it was funny because when the first time I went in there, I was like, I asked them and they just kind of smiled. It's like, wow, this guy knows where he's at. And I didn't know where I was at. But when you read the book,
right,
it talks about, they're talking about the kids talking about playing there all the time, and they describe it to a T. But it was Good Times' last pick there before they went to where they're at now, Cox Distillery. I haven't been to the new one, but we went up there and we offload, walk in this barn, and I have a video. It's one of my older videos, one of the first videos I did. And we went in there, and there's the Woodford Bourbon guy, Jay Jacobs. We have, and he's another tall guy. He's like 6'5", 6'4" as well.
Is he really? Because when I've only
Yes.
seen him on like, you know, on a video or whatever, and he just looks like a big boy, right? But he's big and
Yeah.
tall too, huh?
No, he's tall as well. So there is a picture of me standing on some barrels, and because they were moving everything, so they were putting them in these shipping containers, right? So we were in there, and Jay's standing there, and I'm on top of a barrel, and we're about the same height.
Must have been a tall
but-
barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, that's we did that. We got to pick with him on that. That was really cool. That was a fun time. That's the first time I ever got to meet Jay in person. Super nice guy. You know, it was funny because that was the first time I was ever going to Kentucky, and so I messaged him. He gave me his number. I must have called him about 10 times. You know, because I've done barrel picks, but I did them at liquor stores. You know, they ship you the samples, you pick a barrel.
Right.
That's pretty much about the end of it. But going to Kentucky to do this was like a whole new. It was a whole new experience. It's like a whole different ballgame, whole different playing field.
Yeah.
And
sure.
it was a blast. But that was a fun time. You know, that I did that, and it was funny because we did 2 picks that day. We did a pick at Good Times over at Whiskey Thief, and then we went over to New Riff, which we just got through crawling around in a container, rolling around the dirt, to going into this room where they had everything laid out, real nice and pretty, water, cups, everything. And then they took us for a walk through the distillery. They took us to the barrel, and they rolled the barrel out in front of this big old, like they had this picture, and you really roll it out, and you take a picture of, you know, in front of the barrel or behind the barrel in front of this big old picture they had that said New Riff. I mean, it was, you know, it was part of their barrel program. Which was really cool. That was a lot of fun. And you know, that's where I got this glass. I love this glass because, you know, it was this is what they used to give you, is New Riff single barrel. They give you this whenever you did a barrel pick.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I got a New Riff
so,
back.
You got any good times? I can honestly say I don't think
I
ever
do not
had
have.
good times.
I don't have any good
now,
times.
I have some good times, but I didn't bring good times in here. What I did bring in here is what I wanted to share with y'all guys was.
What do you got?
I've got a Blue Note.
Well, that looks familiar.
That looks familiar.
That is y'all's.
That
I
looks
wanted to
like
do
a Bourbon Bros KC pick.
It is, and I wanted to do a fresh crack on your show with you.
Have you never had it?
I haven't had it.
Bro, look at
I was
this.
saving it for a special occasion.
Same thing. Nice.
And what better of an occasion, like right now? You know, I feel honored that y'all have me on your show to talk about something we did. So now let's talk about something y'all did.
Yeah. So Grumpy, you didn't get this one either, right? So here. So I'll put. You're popping that. Well, now I will tell you, a lot of people are on here that have this, that had this bottle. And yours is new to open, right? Yours is fresh.
Yes.
But I will tell you, when you open this, go back to it in about
2 weeks,
2-3 weeks, and it opens up like no other. So it's actually
it gets better with age, as they say.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get out. Ooh, that was a nice pop. It wasn't real hard. So what that pop tells me is that there isn't a lot of and if you look at this neck, there isn't a very big vapor space in it. So that tells me that this is a really good distilled. This barrel was a good distilled barrel.
It is. So I told Grumpy I'd send him a handshake of the Onyx and Amber. So I'll also send you a handshake of our Blue Note that we did, Bourbon Bros KC.
I did buy 2 of those.
That's nice of you. Yeah, it opens up. I'm telling you, it's good. A little hot on the back, right? As a Blue Note is, right? It's 120.6. It is 120.6 proof, but it opens up well. opens up really well. But it's really good. I mean, this is for me when we picked this. It was not a typical Blue Note, right? It was completely off palate of what the normal Blue Note is.
Man, I like the nose on this. What I'm getting is kind of like a sweet corn muffin.
Sweet corn muffin.
That's a new one.
That makes me hungry.
You know, you can smell the sweetness of the corn
Yeah, absolutely.
with a little bit of a. If you smell it, like you can smell like a little burnt, like almost like a burnt sugar on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like the nose. So, well, you
Yeah.
ready?
Let's give it a shot.
Cheers. So I like that.
Wow,
That's good.
that is good.
And I like it. I mean, and not to compare it, but I mean, two completely different pours, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's really good. Yours is the richness, right? But where I'm doing yours, yours is extremely rich.
A little more robust.
Yeah, this has
You
a
can
good.
look at
It's not as
this
dark,
has got amazing legs on it.
but it has a great. This just has a great flavor, and again, both fantastic, I think. But yeah, yours. I really like the richness of your pick too. We can talk about that. So this was us with a collaboration of the Kansas City. You know, we were getting into this trying to figure it out. This was a collaboration of the Kansas City Whiskey Guild that we did. So we kind of Ash and Anvil, where we do a lot of our videos, a lot of our lives, right? Cigar Lounge. Derek, that's Derek's Lounge, and then and with Bourbon Bros KC, right? So anything we do forward though is Bourbon Bros KC, our bottles.
Yeah, so we're kind of
You know,
right in the middle of that. Moses has been to the really nice lounges to have those picks, and he's been to the dirt floor lounge or dirt floor barn to do his pick. Our two picks have been at the Ash and Anvil.
Nope, one was at Ash. Oh, you're right.
Both of them.
You're right. Both we do ours in cigar lounges because
Yeah.
we smoke. So
yeah,
yeah,
man, this. I like this flavor. You know, it's got like a sweet licorice.
yeah.
Well, that must be why Derek likes it so much.
He loves licorice.
Licorice.
Derek's the
food.
licorice guy.
Yeah, I mean, this is good.
Yeah, it's got a great back on it. Great finish. Good on the palate. For me, I like it. It's
not very spicy.
No.
Like the spice will die, but the flavor stays.
Well, and that's what'll happen when it opens up, right? If you give this bottle a couple weeks, what I've found and what a lot of people have found down here is that when it opens up, you're getting more of a berry, you're getting more of the flavor versus the spice, right? The spice kind of tones down.
Yeah, when I first got this bottle and tried it, I was like, wow, it's got a hell of a kick to it. And now the kick's just not there, and it's great.
Yeah. So let's in the background. So since Nick took a pour, your mic on, Nick?
Yeah, I'm on.
So let's talk about the Short King's pour. What'd you pick out? Now Nick isn't. So Nick he's a selective bourbon guy, right? So to get something from Nick, again we got to find out what your thoughts.
Is that AKA Magneto for bougie?
Magneto.
Incognito for bougie.
Oh, bougie. Is he bougie? No. He's not bougie. He's just
Newsy.
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 Not bougie, but newsy. That's a good one. So what'd you think, Nick?
I really liked it. Now, usually I don't like high proof bourbons,
Right.
but this one, it didn't really smack me in the face with the heat. It, like you've described in the past, it's a warm hug. Unfortunately, I'm not good at picking out notes unless they're like literally punching you in the face.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really pick anything specific out of it, but I could tell that there's just depth to the flavor.
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed. It didn't taste flat. It didn't taste, just like I was biting a piece of oak wood or anything like that. I can tell there's more to it. If my palate was a little more developed, I probably would be picking out notes, but otherwise, I probably would recommend this overall to someone, even as a low proofer.
Yeah, how's that? So there's a Nuji, you know, so that's good. I think you're right. I mean, the balance of your pour it's really good, right? From the front to the back, it has great balance.
Yeah, and Jaime's right. Some people look at this 131 and say, "Well, that's a little high for me."
This one
Personally,
doesn't drink like it.
I think
It doesn't drink that way
I
whatsoever.
think I'm kind of a proof for. I like those 120s and ups.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Right.
we've created that, right? We've created a monster.
But I got a couple.
So-
I got a couple of friends that are look at my bottles and it's like, "Oh, that's going to be hot." But this, the first drink, it was a little hot.
No spice. I mean, I don't know if it's hot, but for me, I got spice.
Got the spice on it.
The spice was
But
strong,
it
right?
definitely tamed down once you coated your palate with it.
So now go smell the glass that the short King's pick was in. Nose the glass.
Just smell the bottle.
Well, we'll just smell the bottle because I finished it. I mean, you can't leave it.
No, you can.
I
No,
use,
smell.
I use the same glass.
I recycle my.
Oh,
glasses.
did you? Oh, okay. I grabbed a different one for yours because it was a fresh crack.
Yeah. So now I can't gather, but we'll try it. I'm telling you, them dogs ain't gonna.
So that's one thing that I like to do, and this is something that I've learned that helps me out a lot. Because I've got the nosing kits. I've taken a nosing class and a tasting class with Nancy Fraley
Okay.
at the ADI Fest last year. Is when you get done at the end of the night, if there's something you're trying new, get the glass, kick it off to the side, and let it start to dry out. Let the alcohol air out of it, and you'll get the notes.
Oh, I don't even.
Oh yeah, if it's dry, you mean if the glass?
It doesn't have to be dry. You
But
just
it's-
have to let it to start.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never
Yeah.
had any kind of training on that at all, and I don't claim to be any good at picking out notes, but I do. Like if I'm sitting in the basement at night having some pours, and then I just set my glass on the counter when I go to bed. When I come down the next morning, first thing I do is I sniff that glass because
Yes.
it's just awesome. You can pick out so many different notes.
Yeah. Yes. And so that's one of the things they'll do when they start pulling notes out of it and they start writing them down. They take the notes when they're sipping it, and then they take the notes and see if they compare to when they're nosing it.
Nick, calm down. John's like, calm down over there, Nick. He's gonna make jerky out of the dogs.
We're gonna take Bella down to Frankie. when
Down
she comes
past.
this
It's not kosher.
That's crazy. So no, that was good. So, something I'll tell you, a lot of people on here know BSB, right?
week.
BSB had a bunch of bottles here at my house, so he had to wait till he was able to come pick them up. But he forgot something. And so when I went down the other day, I looked, and he brought some special pours that he had in these bottles, right? And, so he can carry them on, right? So his bottles.
Yeah.
But I if I got to send something to him through the mail, they got to be empty, right? So I figured we're going to drink BSB's pours that he brought that were special pours that he never got to. So while we're talking, we're going to drink his stuff. This one says infrared toasted. Anyone know what that's going to be?
No.
We're drinking all his stuff. How's that?
And drink his stuff. Let's try it.
We're doing
You can tell me what you think about it. BSB. If y'all don't know who he is, go watch his YouTube channel. He's
That's right.
kind of
Go subscribe to John.
Yeah.
Big spoiled B. We'll say that. Big spoiled B, right? With the letter B.
And he's another tall guy. He's over 6'3".
He's the same height as me, so
Is he?
he's 6'6". I'm 6'6". We're about the same. I'm just the good looking one of the group.
I don't know. Y'all look pretty ugly from down here.
From down here.
That's an awkward angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bourbon Giants, right? Drinking from the flask, be a man. I had to share it with Andy. BSB is he's a great guy. He does things on Tuesday night, so he's not able to watch. But we ain't.
Yeah, this is probably. This is probably gonna.
Yeah, John said he ain't gonna have anything to drink now. That guy has
take out
more
his
bottles
collection.
than Moses.
Got more bottles than a liquor store. He just needs to get his license.
I will say that is maybe he did this on purpose because that was absolutely terrible.
Hey, so maybe he left them with you for a reason.
It's watered down. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, there was too much infrared in that, so it took it all out.
So you know what? While we're drinking BSB stuff, okay. Here's the next one. You got okay. This one says FOVH cigar. FOVH. Anyone know what that is?
No idea.
No.
I don't know, but you're gonna find out if you need a cigar to make it better, or if it's
that would have to be after the show because cigars aren't allowed in the basement. That's why I like to do Ash and Ammo more, right?
Is Michelle watching? Hey, we can put a door down here,
dude. Unless you got an extra room,
you can seal off the return vents.
Nothing. He might have watered all these down. He might have done this on purpose. I wonder what we're really drinking. Looks a little
yeah.
Travelers.
Mellow corn.
Gonna have to walk Andy home after all these pours. Trust me, there ain't much to these, Jaime. So let's talk about. Also, by the way, we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. Go follow us. We appreciate it. We post a lot of stuff on there. And so while we're drinking this, let's talk about next week because actually there's guys on here and also you, Moses. So next week, Bourbon Brews.
We're on the road.
KC, we are on the road, and our live's even going to be on the road. But we are flying to Atlanta on Monday, and we're gonna go visit. We're gonna go meet with Short Barrel. Thanks to Frankie Bourbon, and then we're going. Where are we going on Tuesday morning? You have us going somewhere. You and Frankie have us going somewhere.
We'll keep that a secret.
Okay, we'll keep that.
We'll keep it a secret.
I'm down with that. So we're going somewhere else as a secret because obviously I just gave it away. Moses is flying in, and Frankie lives there, and John Coleman lives there.
Coleman lives there.
And then there's 5 of us from Bourbon Bros KC. We're flying to Atlanta. It'll be Andy, myself, Derek, and Heath, and Nick. So Nick's going to be there. And we are going to go do a barrel pick with World Whiskey. And we don't know what we're picking yet. We're going to talk about that when we get there. Excuse me. But we're going to do a pick. And when the pick's over, Nick is going to work his magic. He's going to set up. And we're going to go live next Tuesday, same time, 6:00 p.m. Central, from inside World Whiskey.
Yeah. So that we got to remember that we're not setting up at 6 p.m. because it's going to be 7.
No, we got I know we got that. But so he looked at me and his eyes were crossed. He's like, "We're going to 7 p.m."
Moses, is your cat's name Pappy?
Why?
Well, because Jaime here says Pappy's relaxing behind Moses. Is your cat's name Pappy?
Yes. Pappy Van Winkle. So there's a story behind that.
I was wondering about that because somebody earlier asked if Pappy Van Winkle was back there, and I'm going, he ain't got no Pappy back there.
So my wife, she's very supportive with everything we're doing. Like she was excited for us today, but she got sick today at work. She came home, or she'd probably be sitting in here watching and listening. But she got sick today at work, so she came home, went straight to bed. But so a few months ago, I love dabbling in hazmats. I've got a whole shelf dedicated to 140 plus. And so occasionally people kind of talk me into breaking them out.
I know who that is.
And so it's happened twice, where my wife's walked in and found my head peeled, stuck to the dining room table.
Hey, it could be worse. She could walk in on other things.
Yeah, well, she's probably walked in on those too, but chose not to say anything. But no, and so the second time it happened, she had been asking if she could have a cat. I kept telling her no. So when I sobered up, she said, "You know what? I'm getting a cat, and there ain't nothing you can do about it." And so when she walks through the door with the cat, I didn't even know she had a cat. She says, "Hey, guess what?" I said, "What?" "I bought you a bottle of Pappy Van." She goes, "I got you a Pappy Van Winkle." I was like, "Really?" I said, "What'd you get me? A 15 or 20 or 23?" She goes, "I'll show you." He said, and she breaks out the cat.
It's a newborn.
and so I was like, and she's like, "You cannot say anything after what you did this morning. That cat is staying."
No, you know what? That
I didn't argue with her.
like like my wife, she I mean, Amazon shows up like 36 times in different trucks at our house every day, and I used to go, "Amazon again," and she goes,
Same.
"Bourbon again," and I'll be like, "All right, fair,
Yeah.
fair." So I don't say nothing anymore, right?
Yeah.
No,
So
Moses might be
did Moses
there.
froze for a second.
He's got that Starlink. You're back.
Telemundo.
Telemundo, yeah.
So I think we have someone on here who's like a celebrity. So there's this, I see one Cyrix One, right? What is bourbon? I just found this channel. Can you explain the history of bourbon and its origins? Can I metal detect for it or use it on a radio? So that's a little inside story. So that guy actually is a long time friend of mine. Really old. He's old. He's super old too. The reason I know this is because he said metal detect, and I mean, this guy has more hobbies than I have bottles. And one is metal detecting, one is ham radio, one is he makes fishing poles, handmade fishing poles. He does that. He can do anything. So he tried to get over on me. So I will say this. It'll. We were talking about let's talk about next week, then I'll tell you about him. So we, again, we're going to be at World Whiskey. Log in, watch it. It's going to be great. We're going to have plenty of guests.
Who's cross-eyed?
Yeah, right. Plenty of guests. We're going to have Bourbon Mamas. So Holly's going to be on from Bourbon Mamas, if you know her. They do bottle share. They do barrel picks also. I think we're going to have Chris Spartan, the master distiller, on. We're going to have a couple, an old guy and a short guy on together. Moses and Frankie. So Frankie's older than I am, so I can say old.
Okay.
But yeah, they're gonna be on with us too, and we're gonna be inside World Whiskey. So you're gonna get a view. They're gonna set us up a location, and I think that's gonna be fantastic, right? So one thing we'll do is we'll whatever barrel we pick, we'll make sure we save some. So we'll do some tasting online for it, and I think it's gonna be a banger, right? So next week is gonna be awesome. I mean, that's kind of one of our the things we're working through, right? So
I'm excited. It's gonna be my first big traveling pick. Everything I've been involved with has been here in the Kansas City area.
Right. It's and there. If you've ever been to World Whiskey, they have at Moses. They have a tremendous location, great place. I mean, it's just when you walk in, it's like a museum, right? So, yeah, it'll be pretty awesome. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, one thing I do like about World Whiskey is they use bourbon history. They use history in general for their themes and everything they do. Their decanter series. They have a room that has nothing but decanters in it. And we're talking, I have some of the old decanters, and they have some old decanters. They have some older decanters. And that's their inspiration for their decanters. Look at the Doc Holliday. You look at the Wyatt Earp. I mean, that's history right there. And Alex loves Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
He loves those guys. But yeah, it's an interesting place. It's a really cool place. Every time I go there, I have a place. So we're excited. They just roll out the red carpet for everybody.
Yeah, and that's what Holly told us. So I mean, well, Rodney just tried to say he's never been there, but I've already let him know that special infused bottle it's coming home with me this time. So
yeah, so Rodney found that stuff, and we're all trying it, and it's great. I mean, this stuff is good, but I was intrigued by all the stuff that they do. I wanted to try everything else.
Right.
So Frank is so Frankie. I don't know why I said Frankie, but Rodney slid his way in there where Rodney would ask for a bottle, they'd send it to him. They're like, Rodney loves this stuff. We're gonna send him a bottle. But their stuff, their cognacs, their armagnacs, even their tequila, everything they're blending and doing over there is really good.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. So we're gonna pick a banger, and we'll keep everyone posted on that, right? So, yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So, all right. So now you know what's going on next week. So,
by the way, this one was better than the first one.
Was it? So,
but the question is it good?
I think
it's not bad.
I think he did this on purpose. So, but they're still going home empty. So yeah. So I don't hate Mike. Rodney, why? We even said, I was talking to Chris. Whatever bottle, whatever barrel we pick, he said he'll infuse one of our bottles, right? That we do of our pick. So that'd be cool too. So.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about World Whiskey. I'm looking forward to being there.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. So, okay, now, and Grumpy, you can hear this one because we already talked about this a little bit. September 26th. Jerry joins 6 minutes after you normally end, right? What's up, Jerry? Welcome, brother.
He's on Stockton time.
Stockton time. So, September 26th, and we've been making some posts about it. We're going to keep them going out. We are having our second annual military and first responder night in Gardner, Kansas at Ash and Anvil. Last year we did this. We had about 3 weeks preparation. Didn't think much of it. We were well over the allowable capacity of the facility. So this year we're doing it. I think at the last count, it's like 11 distilleries are coming. And they're coming to, they'll have distillery only stuff that you can taste, you can try. World Whiskey's coming there. Alex and Felix are coming. They're coming to this event. We got Holiday, we got Rieger, we got everybody. We got a couple of cigar vendors there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a lot of raffles. Every distillery is bringing special gift boxes of stuff that's distillery only things and merch that people can buy raffle tickets and try to win. We got a barrel that we made. It's a full upright bourbon barrel that was made into a upright smoker, and it's sitting in Ash and Anvil now, and it is pretty spectacular.
It looks fantastic,
and it's going to work fantastic.
It's cool.
It's going to be super cool. I think the first probably few cooks on that you're going to get bourbon infused butts, or ribs infused with bourbon, because it's just gonna come out of that wood. But it is super really cool. So Ron, we talked about this. Try to make it out there. We are giving to 2 charities. Every penny made is getting split between 2 charities. One's military. It's called FISH. It's Friends in Service of Heroes. And
the other is Guns and Hoses.
Guns and Hoses.
Is the police and fire department.
And fire department. So we're going to split every penny made there. We're going to have
Ron. I think Frankie said that he was going to sponsor somebody to fly them in, and
so they could be there.
Do all expenses paid.
He may as well.
Frankie, you might want to verify on that one.
So, you know what? You're not wrong, right? I mean, no.
It might not have been this event, but it was something.
A week ago, my mom says, when you talk about the barrel, you should post a picture of it. I missed that one. You're right. Nancy, you're right. Next time.
There's a barrel behind you.
I think there's one on Instagram.
Oh, look at the cat.
Oh, there's some Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah, it's back to sleep.
How old is Pappy?
About 6 months old.
Okay, so we're not anywhere,
Siamese?
We're not anywhere close to Rip Van Winkle.
Siamese.
No, he's not Rip. No, he's not close to Rip. Now I got a couple of dogs that are close to Rip, but
so does he apparently.
Frankie is giving away $25 in Frankie monies, but no. So it's gonna be an awesome event. So we'll keep posting about it, and we'll talk about it. And so yeah, put it on the calendars, right? Mark the
Hey,
date,
so
save the date.
if I want to buy some raffle tickets for the smoker, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go?
So right now, the only way to really buy them is there's a Venmo, but when you're there, you can buy them. We really don't have a great option for buying them online, right? So you either buy them when you're there, or you can Venmo, or they take cash at the table, right? So
Okay, so if let's say I win it, how will I get it home?
So it
will I
does
have
say
to
that
arrange shipping?
asterisk. It's delivery is on you, right? Delivery would be on you. So we could wrap it up, put it on an LTL pallet, and I'm sure it could LTL there. We could make sure it gets there. You would just have to pay the LTL prices.
Okay.
Again, it's probably, I've seen some online that are like, this is custom. I mean, this thing is made from the barrel. I took it from scratch, and it is. Again, we should have a picture. Nancy was right. But it's a $2,000 smoker. It's a $2,000 upright smoker. So, it'd be well worth paying, $250 for an LTL company to deliver it to your door. So we'll post it so people can see. That's a pretty good thing right there. Jerry just jumps in, and then he starts talking crap right at the end. So, what's LTL?
Jerry, maybe you can win it and barbecue good stuff for us then. How about that?
So and Shane, LTL is less than trailer load. Less than load. So it'll be available. Again, we got a little bit of time to go there, but we're working on that. So, and look at
Hey, Jerry.
What's that?
I was just going to tell Jerry that's why they're raffling off the smoker, because they can't barbecue. They're gonna they're gonna give it to somebody who can.
You guys keep talking shit, it's gonna be a slightly used smoker.
Slightly. It'll be able to come UPS in a box in an ash form, huh?
Yeah. It's never been fired up, but I'll tell you, it is it's pretty cool. So let's do this. Let's put you on the big screen, Moses.
Okay.
And why don't you talk about your socials? Where do you want so people could
where can we find you? What do you got?
Yeah, where can people find you? I mean, obviously you're experienced in this. Where can people find you? I mean, what could what socials are you on? What's your handle?
So I'm Barbecue King and Bourbon.
Big buddy?
I'm Barbecue King and Bourbon. I do most of my stuff on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Now I do go TikTok. I do go live on TikTok with a lot of these guys. Great group of guys. We'll sit around and we talk bourbon. We talk a little bit about everything, but mostly bourbon. We talk about who's got what coming up, kind of give an insight of who's picked what barrels and what bottles are coming up. So we just kind of push each other. And one of the things that I've been doing is Frankie and I are working on some stuff. We'd like to talk more about it next week. I want him to be there so we can both talk about it. That'll be something to tune into if you want to find out what we're doing. Tune in next week.
Get all your friends to tune in. But let's have 1,000 people watching, and we'll do a drum roll and everything for you.
Yeah, and so just my journey through bourbon. My journey through bourbon started when I was 14 years old. And little did we know that me saving my allowance instead of buying beer, buying whiskey and bourbon would turn into something greater later in life,
Right.
But actually, what really got me into the depth of bourbon was the fact that when I competed, I competitively cooked for over 20 years, and the stuff you find when you're cooking competition that you experiment with, that you learn along the way. And when I started getting the bourbon journey, I realized they were very similar. There's one thing that I like to tell people all the time when they're talking about the difference in the bourbons, like this was better than that one, and I think this distillery is better than that distillery. Well, distilleries are like competitive cooking teams. They don't compete with each other. They compete with themselves. They want to make the
Absolutely.
best product on that day, and hoping that you will think the same, right? And so, saying that, I mean, I realized that that's where we all. That's where I kind of started realizing that my love for the bourbon community and the bourbon, the bourbon itself and the different notes and flavors that it gives was the same thing I was searching for when I was competitively cooking. And so that's what got me into this thing. And now I'm loving to do barrel picks. Loving it because you get a group of guys together. You get all the guys together. You have bottle shares. You share your stuff. You show off what you like. Everybody shows off what they like. They bring what they like, and they want you to see what they like.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, Moses, you're finding out when you get on the YouTube like this, that people just want to hammer you. Because if you've been looking at the notes, for starters, you're on the big screen. Jerry said, please put him back on the small screen. What else? Yeah, it's since you've been drinking since you've been 14, it stunted your growth.
That's okay.
Hey, that's fine. And Rodney said you only won in a competition one time. So I just want you to go back and read these just so you know who your real friends are. So we love you, Moses. And I will say, though, I did hear, though, Jaime told me that your brisket was like a slingshot.
Yeah, whenever they throw it at you, it sticks to you.
Ron's on you too. All your screens are small. So yeah, it's this is a good life. So
yeah, we're poking the bear.
Well, I'll tell you. So one thing I'm gonna put out there in this. If I just push this, Nick, it just shows up at the bottom, right? So everything we do, we like to do a giveaway every week, right? So we like to send you something. You got it, but you got to enter to win. So I just pushed it. There you go. So if you look right now at the bottom, BBKC giveaways with an S at gmail.com.
In the chat.
It's in the chat. And if you send an email to bbkcgiveaways at gmail.com, and all you got to do is text the winning phrase. Everybody who texts it
emails it.
You got to email to that. We will do a random drawing, and we will send that one person a gift. So there are some people on here that have already won that, right? So no more Telemundo.
Yeah, I think Greg won it on the one time he watched.
Yeah. So
don't even know if Greg's still in here.
So in honor of, we're going to call it beef jerky from dog jerky. In honor of Moses, you, Jaime, and Rich, the Short Kings, right? So the key word, it's going to be Short Kings. The key word for this week to email is Short Kings. Right? We want that everyone's mind because they've got some great stuff coming. What's the code? Ron, it's Short Kings.
Just email
Short Kings. That's it with your email, and it's we'll send you guys something. So
I used to think Ron's giveaway was rigged because I know.
Don't know where you're going with this, man.
Spices. The spice guy. Ron knows who I'm
Spice Girls.
No,
but you won like.
Now I've won 3 times, so. He used to win actually his name might be Ron too, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah,
every week. But
I think this one's rigged too because I haven't won.
You know what?
You entered?
He entered and it was 2 people and he didn't win. So don't worry, don't worry, we got you.
All right, Moses.
I think my paper was a little short when you went to grab it. You grabbed the tall one.
I couldn't reach it.
Ron
Osborne. There you go.
So Moses, we thank you so much for coming on tonight.
So I will say this, though. I sure hope for your case that this really isn't top shelf. Otherwise, you might not ever get a bottle. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't really.
It is top shelf, and he's fortunate that he was on the pick, so he got the bottle.
That's right. So, hey, we're gonna let you go. We're still on here, guys, for a minute, but we're gonna let you go, Moses.
Okay.
We appreciate you for sure. We're gonna see you in less than a week.
Yes.
For our next adventure. and everyone, they're going to be on. Him and Frankie going to be on next week on our live. This one might go long. I think that's going to be an amazing show. Got a lot of guests on. Holly Bourbon Mamas, they're doing great picks. Of course, we got World Whiskey. I mean, and we're going to be there. So tell your friends. It's going to be a great event. We'll talk about the pick. We'll test the pick, and we will have a super good time. So, hey, I'm going to let you go. Don't you guys go away, and we'll talk to you in just a little bit. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Moses, thank you. Barbecue King and Bourbon, we appreciate you, even though your ribs are a little dry. All right, brother. You have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you. Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, there we are. I think that was pretty good. Moses is a good. He's a good sport.
Yep, he's fantastic.
I will say this is. Yeah, it's a banger.
I love it.
You know what? If they did this on their first pick, and I've heard about their JD pick, I can't wait.
I'm definitely buying at least one. I'm glad you've got this open bottle over here and still this bottle over here I can enjoy. So that
Yeah, right.
The bottle that I have.
This one's not opening.
The one that I have can wait.
No. So guys, everybody, thank you for joining. We had our normal little our normal count on here. We're still growing. We're almost like to 560, right? So I know there was a good group that helped us get to this level, and we appreciate you. Just keep pushing us. We're trying to grow. We're trying to do things for a lot of people, and we're having a great time. So I know Derek and Heath couldn't be here tonight. I wish they could have been here, but everyone needs a break every once in a while. And you have the A team, right? Yeah.
Sure, you got the A team.
Yeah, goat. Someone called you a goat the other day on Instagram.
Was probably not because.
Was that your wife?
Probably.
So
she probably meant something different.
So hey,
not that either.
Hey, everybody, we sure appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. Had a couple new people tonight. Tell everybody, let's get some viewing hours in there and just continue to grow this thing, and we can do this together. So, thank you to the team behind Nick, Brenna, Trenton, Brenna. I know I'm a lot, but I'm not for everybody, but I'm for you. So. But thank you, everybody. We will be on next week. Don't forget World Whiskey. And some of you on here, we will see you next week. But you good?
I'm good.
Good. So remember, it's not just about the pours, but the bond it creates. Happy pours.
Thank you for joining. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.